Okay, so how'd it go?
So it went pretty well. We got all of our results. We got 5 good tests for each of them.
All right, so your results were here, 614, 688, 672, 665, and what does that say, 628?
628.
Okay, and where were your results?
These circle numbers: 1126, 1122, 1175, 1196, and 1212 grams.
Okay, so I'm going to add those up while you guys are talking. So tell me about the experiment we were doing. What surprised you? What worked the way you thought it was going to work? Why do you think some of these numbers might be off by a little bit every now and then? Tell me what you think.
Well, I mean, it's possible, like, these numbers are always a little higher than half of my numbers. So it's possible, like, there might have been some leftover water in the bowl. Might have boosted it up a little bit.
Okay.
Well, it seems like, I mean, it was surprising because like the first test I had seemed like nothing went really wrong, but then it was actually really low compared to all the others.
Yeah. So that's why I didn't want you to think about the numbers. Tell me about the experiment and some things that could cause the variation in the numbers in the experiment.
Well, maybe if some water like splashes out.
All right, there might be some water that splashes out.
You don't
Okay.
fill it all the way, or like some of it leaks out before you can pour it.
Nice. We might not be filling it to the same amount every time.
Yeah. And maybe, like, the tape, like, you might have taped it in a way that it was, like, it cut off a part of the shape.
Ah.
So maybe not all of the shape was actually getting filled up.
Okay. Is that last one 1, 2, 1, 2?
Yeah.
1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so 5, 8, 3, 1. All right, so the sum of your numbers is 3267. The sum of your numbers is 5, 8, 3, 1. And so those produce. Did we get double?
Not
Not
exactly. We're about we're about 400-ish off of double.
Yeah. So this is roughly 1.78. Call it. Okay. So it's it's interesting. We're not quite to double.
yeah.
It's higher than both of what your guesses were. You thought it was around 1.5. You thought it was
1.1.
1.1, but we didn't quite get double. All right, so what do you think? You think it is actually double?
I
Yeah.
think it is actually double.
Okay, how? Why?
Well, because there was that neat way to prove it geometrically by the volume scaling rules.
Oh, right. Okay, we did show it geometrically, yeah? What do you think?
I think it is double because we were able to prove it geometrically.
All right. So you believe the math over the
Yeah.
experiment?
Yeah, it was just a margin of error, I guess.
Okay. All right, just for giggles, let's take the lowest one you got, 614. And what was the highest one you got?
1,212.
1212. Oh, that's pretty close.
Almost worked.
614, 1212. All right. So your lowest one and your highest one gets us almost to double. Is that a good way to interpret experimental data?
No.
No.
No, not really. But it's interesting. An interesting experiment today. All right. Good work this morning, guys.